Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, hello. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so right now we're going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Cancer for the first half of August. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Well, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus also for your cross watchers. Man. Seems like everyone's kind of going through stuff. Seems like everyone's kind of going through stuff. Catherine says the title. She put emojis. Catherine, I don't know. Let's see what's going on. I got all kinds of water in my chart. So now I'm kind of like, oh, well, shit. Oh, my. I say, pour some sugar on me in the name of love. Pour some sugar on me. So Cancer, this is going to hurt your feelings. You're going to probably want to pinch the shit out of me. It's okay. Pinch me all you want. Just up my nipples. Pinch me wherever. I don't care. But I'm going to keep it real with you guys. So card number 40, Sacred Fool. Cancer's in my chart as well. We have been allowing ourselves to think that someone else is pulling the strings, that we're not co-creating the circumstance that we're struggling through. It's not 333, so you know this is truth. But in actuality, that's us. That's us. The naked truth is we have been creating some shit within our minds, involving other people. We're creating a narrative that's not necessarily how things really are, okay? That hurts me to say that about myself too. Card number 10, releasing allegiances. It's time to walk away from the things that don't serve you, from the mindset, the train of thought, from all of that. Let that go. Let go of your alliance with trying to prove how worthy you are to be loved, because it's in that insecurity that we're really beginning to create something that just does not need to happen. It's what's driving the other person away. Okay. It's really what's driving the other person away. Now, this could be a friendship. This could be a relationship. This could be some really fucked up shit. Cancer, what are we doing? Card number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. You have to know what's worth your while. Because what are you even defending? What are you defending it from? Are you defending a bond that wants to continue, that has the potential to flourish? Or are you just holding on with bloody fingernails? Trying to hold on to something just for the sake of not feeling as though you weren't enough, and that's why they left. Maybe, maybe it's ending because they couldn't deal with the insecurities anymore. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's our own doing. Maybe we are the ones that are creating some sort of story within our head, and the other person, it's too much for them to handle. They finally just reached a point where they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. No matter what I do, it's wrong. So I just will walk away. This hurts me too much. And this might resonate for some, for others, it might not. But for those that it resonates with, card number 26, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. It's that shadow self. Your shadow is rising up and it's causing complications in your relationships with others. Okay, not just romantic relationships, but friendships, work relationships, all of that. It's kind of just bleeding out through your entire life at this point, because it's at a point where you haven't addressed it, because crabs are in their shell, right? You haven't addressed it. You've kept it in the shell, and now there's no holding it back. With all the changes that's occurring to the collective whole, especially with this Lionsgate portal coming, there's going to be a lot of agitation, and all these old insecurities are rising up. And if you can't address them as an individual, if you're going to go ahead and project them onto other people, especially the people who are closest to you, it's going to create a circumstance that's going to surround you in darkness, dark thoughts, dark feelings. It's going to pollute your connections to others, and you will be left alone, because no one wants to be around that kind of energy. It's not that no one wants to be around you. It's that energy. Now, crabs, they're filter feeders. All you have to do is filter all of this, process it, filter it. And all of this can be avoided. All of this can be resolved, but you can't grab onto something and claim it as your own, especially not other people, okay? And this is not going to resonate for all crabs. Not all crabs do this. So let's get you guys more cards. See, you're so hurt that you're blinding yourself from what's actually going on for your part in the co-creation of this painful circumstance. It reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have ever been to an Asian store. See, and a lot of things are being done. Silence. Oh, man. This is about to get interesting. What is this? Oh, golly gee willikers. Ooh, shit. Okay. All right, Cancer, I'm going to need you to listen to me. I'm going to need you to listen to me, okay? Again, I have Cancer in a prominent place in my chart. I'm one of you. I am one of you. Do not come for me, because I will pinch your ass back. Hold on. Let me stop with my bullshit. Hold on. All right. Here's what's going on. This is some karmic shit, okay? This is some real, legit karmic shit going on. You are so ready to fight anything and everything. You think you're being attacked. You think this, you think that. And you're the only one with a sword, okay? You're the only one with a sword. Cancer, you're the only motherfucker here with a sword. You're the one starting the fight, okay? Relax. Not everyone wants to fight with you. Just relax. Now, you're over here also feeling and thinking there's a lot of shit going on in the background that's being hidden from you. If you weren't so freaking wound up, I'm pretty sure whoever it is would admit to you, okay? Even someone who is very open, who's not afraid to tell truth, to admit to things, is not going to admit shit to you if you constantly got them at sword point. You have to calm down. No one needs to explain anything to you. Okay? Everyone is free to live their own lives. Now, this is some serious karmic shit going on. This just plays out like, what the fuck? It's over a person. This is over a person. You thought you two were soulmates or some kind of intense soul connection, twins, soulmate, whatever lover label you want to use. That shit went upside down. Okay? That a lot of people who think they know who their special soul person is, a lot of them are wrong. Okay? Most people. Most. They like to use these labels to try and claim ownership. And I think you might have fell into that trap of like, if I put this label, that this means we're going to be together forever. And it's coming to an end. Okay. Whether this is just a really intense friendship, whether this is an actual full-blown romantic relationship, that's coming to an end. And it's really driving you insane because you were really convinced that this was the one. This was the one solid thing that was going to stay in your life, because everything has been so tumultuous over the past few years. And now the one thing that you kind of depended on as your rock is kind of crumbling away, which that breaks my heart for you. But you have to understand it. They have a connection with someone else. It's not that they're cheating on you. It's that the time together, the time that you guys had together, it's kind of running its course, and you're being freed to find someone who actually does have this kind of connection with you. Okay? It's not that, oh, they're leaving you for someone better. I don't think that's not what I'm feeling is going on. I'm feeling like the other person is recognizing your paths have diverged and their energy is to be experienced with someone else, and that they're leaving you out of love, that they recognize they're not what you need. Okay? So whoever this is, I can't quite discern if this represents you or let me just, it feels like this represents the other person, that at one point they were very loyal, very dependable, and then something shifted, and now it's like you're pursuing them. Son of Swords, you can't let go. And I can understand why you can't let go, because it's scary. It's scary if the one thing that was your foundation for so long, the one thing that you felt like you could depend on for so many years, is not going to be there anymore. But it does need to be cut off. It's becoming toxic. It's becoming ridiculously toxic, and it needs to be severed. Okay? You guys do need to go your separate ways. This can be done in love. There's a lot of energies that are intertwined here. It's not just the two of you. There's a lot of energies intertwined, and it has to be allowed to just go through its natural flow. Okay? The energies have to go through its natural flow. You can't try and control the flow of energy for so many other people. It seems like so many other people are involved in this at this point. I don't know if this has trickled into your group of friends, or if maybe this has to do with family. I don't know Cancer to be this way, though. What's going on? It feels like for some of you, you feel the need to correct some sort of perceived perception of you. Like you feel the need to go around and tell other people exactly what's going on, because you think others are saying things about you, talking about you. I don't think shit is being talked about you. I think you're going through something seriously profound, and you're afraid that other people will share your very silent thoughts about yourself, meaning you don't think very highly of yourself. And you're worried other people share the same sentiment. No, they're worried about you. They're worried about you. They're worried about what's going on, what's causing you to behave in such an erratic fashion. This is a weird energy coming through. Like, seriously, I don't know Cancer to be this way. Granted, I don't know much about the zodiacs. You know, I've avoided learning about the zodiacs like the plague. But this is not an energy I know from Cancer at all. Sit quietly within yourself and see where this is coming from. This feels like it's shadow work mixed in with possibly some parasitic influence. I don't know. But I don't know Cancer to be this way. It almost feels as though you suddenly have a chip on your shoulder. Like you feel like everyone has screwed you over, and now, fuck it all. You're just going to make a hot ass mess and fuck everybody. Cancer, that's not how you are. That's really not the kind of energy you bring to any circumstance. You're all about family. You can't hold that shit against other people. If you're the kind of Cancer that has made it a point to make your life all about catering to everyone else, you can't suddenly turn around and blame everyone for your decision to be a martyr. I'm coming at you like a mama bear. I'm going to set you straight. Do not ruin the relationships you have with other people because suddenly you feel like you've been victimized when you're the one victimizing yourself. This is not going to apply to every single Cancer, but if it applies to you, please listen to what I'm saying. You are so much more than this. If you continue with this, you're going to lose everyone that ever meant anything to you. I so mean it. You're about to lose everyone that's ever meant anything to you. You have the power not to. And this is not about keeping secrets, keeping other people's dirty laundry secret or hidden. This is about not initiating, not provoking shit with other people because you're pissed off. Okay? Right, Catherine, this is a weird energy. This is a weird as fuck energy. I don't know, man. I don't, when I have relationships with people, whether it be like romantic, friendship, platonic, whatever it is, I don't like, ooh, you're a Cancer. Ooh, you're a this. Oh, you're a that. That's why you be. No, I'm like, you're Joe. This is how Joe behaves. But I've never had a Cancer come across like this before. What the fuck is this? Seriously. You have an Ace of Wands. Focus on you. Get your power back. Make yourself your priority. Okay? Turn this shit around. You can turn this shit around. Stop trying to focus on other people and how they've done you wrong and they've done this and they've done that. No, there's no need for finger pointing. Okay? Absolutely no need for finger pointing. Everything that's happened has already happened. Move forward. You've already identified the issue. Find a solution and implement it. Move forward. If you can salvage relationships and friendships and you want to, then do so. If you can't, quietly walk away. Let it go. All right? Let's see. I really don't want you to lose everything that you've valued. I really, really don't. See? That's what it is. This is what it is. All right, let's see. It's that fucking Lilith energy. I'm telling y'all, this is some black magic shit. You're accruing major shit, dude. All right. All right. We're going to set this straight. All right. Hold on, guys. I need a third eye cover. This is fucking giving me a headache. All right. Just. Okay. Cancer. Card number 10, Neptune, sacrifice. You have been martyring yourself. If you are pissed off about how much you've had to sacrifice, be pissed off at yourself. Leave everyone else alone. This is all about you, not how you've messed up, but how you're going to take ownership of your decisions and use those experiences to empower yourself. Okay? This is not about needing to blame. So, card number 10, the whole idea of compassion is based on a keen awareness of the interdependence of all these living beings, which are all part of one another and all involved in one another. You're being directed into an area which may feel like it's unknowable. Surrendering to the mystery may work best now. Although nebulous, hazy, and indirect, the energy of Neptune is one of the easiest to see. And this is why you feel like everyone is like, judging you, because what's going on, this cycle that you're going through, excuse me, it's so easy for other people to see it. Okay? Doesn't necessarily mean they're judging you. It doesn't mean that they're condemning you and they see how horrible you are or any of that stuff. I guarantee most people probably would disagree with you. These people that you're so worried about, like, are getting the wrong story or the wrong idea about you, they're probably not even thinking what you think they're thinking. Okay? A lot of stuff is going on causing you to really distort your perception. Be careful with that. Don't allow that to continue. So you got also card number 15, Gemini, I think. With this card, there's a very, very great need for honest communication. Not to set the record straight, not to like tell the truth and spill tea on someone and, any of that bullshit. This is to communicate your needs. I'm going through something. I'm hurting right now. I feel like people are judging me and I don't know what to do about it. It's freaking me out. I feel like I'm losing everyone. I feel like everyone is about to turn their back on me. Speak your fucking mind. Don't talk shit about people. Speak your mind. Speak what needs to be spoken. Speak your needs. I feel alone. I am hurting inside. I don't know how to cope with how I'm feeling. These type of conversations need to happen. Because if not, you really, really stand a very good chance of losing the very people who you've come to rely on as family, as friends. No one can fix this but you. Continue to try and offer and be patient and be there for you. But unless you cooperate, you're the one that's going to bring to fruition this tremendous loss, this isolation. Okay? Now, again, this bitch. See? Queen of Swords. It's just okay. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. They're just opinions. They're just my personal opinions of this energy. Card number 12, Black Moon Lilith. In revenge and in love, woman is more barbaric than man. Boom. It's by Nietzsche. We even getting shit. In revenge and in love, woman is more barbaric than man. Like, yo. It's time to be careful. Think of what might manifest over anger, bitterness, or revenge. What have you worked so hard for may collapse. Cancer, don't do this to yourself. Seriously. Let's see. When this card turns up in a reading, something lurks. Lilith appears as a dark part of the astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon, where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This is shadow work needing to be done. This is your shadow needing to be addressed. These are the monsters under your bed, in your closet, inside your spiritual house. You can't blame that shit on anyone else. You can't. So address it. You have to address it. Let's see. Oh my God. And it relates to the Queen of Swords. There you go again. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Fighting yourself, fighting other people, fighting your process. You know what's going on. Okay? This is not me condemning you. This is me verbalizing what the fuck you're trying to hide inside yourself. South Node, life's debts. Karma, when properly understood, is just the mechanics through which consciousness manifests. This represents a karmic point in our charts where certain matters must be discharged or cast off in order to develop and move toward greater things. So this is past life karma. Familiar ways will end, ushering you forward in new ways and through different developments. You are ready to step out of the rut and align yourself with a higher vision. You may be evaluating certain aspects of your life to realize there's no longer any connection there and that it's time to move on. Be assured you will have a stronger foundation for your next venture. Doors slam, but in recognizing what needs to end, it helps you to move on toward future maturity. So it's about endings, new beginnings. Allow the old to end. Just allow it to end. There's no point in fighting for something that's already over. Okay? It's done. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, recognize when it's done and let it go. Okay? And it's not done for everyone, but for those this resonates with, have a good cry and let it go. Okay? And don't dwell on it too long, because you have card number 34, 10th house, the world. The desire for fame tempts even noble minds. Fame and the world at large. The 10th house, which is the top of the zodiac, embodies a masculine principle and represents the father or a primary male influence, or at least a very powerful, influential man. It can also represent the man in a woman's life. So is this about a relationship, an actual relationship? Wow. However you handle this failed relationship, for those that this resonates with, this is what you're going to be known for. Okay? You choose that. You're the one that's creating that image. So if you want to choose to be known for going crazy, that's your choice. Let's get you. I'm just done with it. I don't want to get any more cards. This is not something I have against Cancer. I'm kind of just, you guys have heard what needs to be heard. You know what your circumstance is. You know what resonates with you, what doesn't resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate immediately, don't try and make it resonate. Don't look for ways in which it might apply. Unless it resonates immediately, it feels like I'm giving you a personal reading, then don't take it in as your truth. Do not manifest this for yourself. Okay? This is a general reading. It doesn't apply to everyone. Not every single part of this reading will apply to everyone that it does resonate for. So if it does not resonate immediately, let it go. Okay? I'm done with this reading. I can't anymore. I can't, just because this type of behavior, and this is not towards any one person, but this type of energy, especially with the whole Lilith thing involved, fucking makes me aggressive. I don't like this kind of energy. It's a very manipulative type of energy. And I'm not saying Cancers are manipulative. I'm saying this energy that's being infused into a very loving, very family-oriented, loyal energy of Cancer is manipulative as fuck. I don't want to mingle with that shit. Don't let yourself mingle with that energy. If it's mingling with you, recognize where it is within your space and remove it. Remove it. Call yourself out. You don't have to do this publicly. You don't have to call people AA style, like, I'm so sorry. Part of my 12 spiritual steps is to call myself out and call you and admit. No, just by yourself in the bathroom, like, bitch, you've been doing some crazy ass shit. This is not who we are. It stops today. Simple as that. Call yourself out by yourself. Okay? Don't carry this cycle all the way through. Don't do that to yourself. I can't stop you. You can stop you. All I can do is bring this to your attention so that you have some things to think about. So if this does resonate, you're going to have some bathroom confessional time by yourself. Okay? Be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Admit to yourself what you're co-creating. And then move forward. That's all you can do. Move forward. You can choose to move forward. It might hurt. It might involve the release of people who you thought would always be there. But just because you release something doesn't mean it stays away forever. You do that internal work, you get yourself recentered, you remove this ugly influence, they might come back. If they're really meant to be in your life, if they're really the kind of soul family that you want them to be, that you see them as being, they're not going to actually leave. Okay? So don't freak out. Get your shit in order. Get your shit in order. This Lilith energy is not a joke. It really isn't. All the work that I do when it involves this dark aspect of Lilith, it's pure fuckery. Pure fuckery. This is the most like, I don't want to take this shit. I don't want this. No, I'm sorry. I cannot take your session. But I still have to. So I know this dark aspect of Lilith very well. It leads to nothing but fuckery. Don't let that in, okay? So please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. I need to go light some candles, burn a fucking whole bush of sage, an entire Palo Santo tree, put in some resins, fucking call in Archangel Michael, clear my whole closet. Y'all. I love you guys. Even if you're suffering through a Lilith cycle, I still love you. I really do. You know, I really do. So I'm going to come back in a few minutes. We're going to talk to a Scorpio. Scorpio, please don't have the Lilith energy in there, or I'm going to die. All right, guys. See you in a few minutes. Bye.